Do you find your wired handheld speaker mic gets in the way? Let's take a look at an inexpensive Bluetooth mic you might find just solves that problem. Handheld speaker mics are a great option if you tend to wear your radio clipped to your belt when you're out and about, or when mounted to a backpack when using one of those popular tactical type antennas. The downside is the cord can sometimes get in the way or catch on things. The Bluetooth speaker mic from ABBREE is an inexpensive way to eliminate the cord while keeping the radio safely on your belt or in your backpack. Hi, and welcome to the Gadget Talk channel, where we do reviews and how-tos on a variety of electronic gadgets that catch my eye. Please click the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you'll never miss a Gadget Talk video. I've got a join button below the video for those of you who'd like to learn more about becoming a channel member. The ABBREE Bluetooth speaker mic is available on Amazon.com as well as AliExpress. I'll have an affiliate link in the description below. This mic will work with any ham or GMRS radio with a K or K1 style connector. The receiver transmitter plugs into the radio and pairs to the mic. The specs say that the Bluetooth range between the two is 10 meters or about 30 feet. The mic also connects to smartphones, so you can use it to answer phone calls and use radio apps like Zello to play radio using your phone. I also tried this with Bluetooth-equipped TID radios like the H3 and H8. It doesn't connect via their built-in Bluetooth directly, but the Bluetooth receiver transmitter that is part of the kit worked fine when connected to their K1 connectors. I also tried this with the Radioddity GA5WB, which is also sold as the Vero N76. Again, it wouldn't pair with the radio, so if that's your plan, you'll need to get the Bluetooth mic sold especially for that radio. In case you're wondering, this radio also has an M1 connector on the side, so the pin spacing is too small for the K1 on this mic's transmitter receiver. Let's take a look at what comes in the box. So here's the box that the ABBREE speaker mic comes in. Not a very big box, but it's not a very big mic, so let's take a look at what comes inside. First, by way of accessories, there's a USB-C charging cable, USB-C on this end and A on this end. Both the transmitter and the mic itself are battery powered, so they need to be charged. There's a little owner's manual here, Chinese on one side and English on the other. And then a little slide-in belt clip for the mic should you choose to use that. And it just slides into the back of the mic in a little slot that I'll show you here in just a second. So the mic itself comes really in two parts. One is the Bluetooth transmitter, and you see it has the typical K connector here that plugs into the two little sockets on the side of any radio that has a K connector. And then you turn it on here, the little light will flash when it's pairing and it'll be steady when it's on. And this will transmit and receive the Bluetooth signal from the microphone for both the audio going in and out of the radio. The microphone itself is not very big. You can see it fits easily in my hand. It's push to talk over here. Here is that belt clip slide that I just mentioned to you. And then over here, it's interesting. It's got a little cover for a 3.5 millimeter plug for some headphones if you choose to use headphones instead of listening to the mic speaker itself, which is located behind the grid here. And then the microphone is just a little hole right here on the side. Now on the controls here, we've got the on-off switch, which will put it into pairing mode. We'll show you in a minute. Up and down will take you up and down through the volume. And depending on what you're using, what they call this multifunction button that's labeled P1, if you have it connected to your phone or an MP3 player, it'll do different things. And then this plus and minuses change too. So for example, you can press it and answer a phone call or hang up a phone call, move up and down through your playlist and that kind of thing using these these buttons. We're primarily interested in the radio aspect of it, though, so let's start right there. Now, let's connect it to the radio and see how it works. So here we've got a GMRS radio. This happens to be the new release from Radioddity, the GM30 Plus. But this mic is going to work with any radio that has the K1 or K connector here on the side with the two inputs. On these connectors, one is input, or the mic, and the other is output, or the headphones, if you want to think of them that way. But that's how these things work, and so that's what we're going to be connecting things to. So let's start with this little transmitter receiver part of the device. And so we're just going to take it and we're going to fold the flap back. And we're going to plug it in. Then we're going to make sure that it is seated tightly. Sometimes these flaps kind of get in the way, and so you need to make sure that it is tightly seated there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn the radio on, and you can see that I've got GMRS channel 3 and then another channel here in the bottom part of this display. And then we're going to pair these two. So we're going to start by pressing the button here. And you see that it's flashing. It means it's getting ready to pair. So we'll press the power button here on the microphone itself.
Power on. Pairing. Connected.
And so you probably heard the mic say power on, pairing, and then connected. And so now these two are connected. And so if you look right up here, look at the little signal strength indicator there. And if I press the talk, you're going to see that it comes across. So I'm transmitting, and the radio is outputting. So that all works. That's good. And then what does it sound like? Well, let's go to the weather channel, and then I'll move the mic up next to my studio mic here so you can hear what it sounds like.
Show of 74. Tonight, mostly clear. Low at the Grand Canyon 31, Flagstaff 36. Sedona 52, Prescott 47, Payson 47.
So you can hear it has a pretty good sound. It's a small speaker, so it's not like a stereo, but certainly adequate, and it connects easily, as you saw. Now, the other thing I want to mention to you is that you can connect just the mic without this controller to your telephone. It has a number of Bluetooth protocols that it accepts, and so I have connected this to my phone. So if you use a radio app like Zello or one of the other ones, you can talk and play radio using this mic with your phone if you're using one of those phone-based radio apps. You can also then use this multifunction key to, answer a phone call, hang up a phone call, move through your playlist, and that kind of thing. So it's really the typical Bluetooth kind of controller that you would use with any other Bluetooth device. The only caution I would have is if you pair this to your phone and you've got your phone with you, when you turn it on, it'll pair to your phone and not to this. And so I know when I was trying to do this demo, I had a false start there in that it wouldn't pair because it was paired to my telephone. So I had to unpair on the phone. And then, as you saw, it connected perfectly well here. So that's it, the ABBREE Bluetooth mic and receiver transmitter. And it's a really pretty good tool to have with you depending upon what your communications needs are. All in all, this is a pretty versatile speaker mic. It seems well built and should stand up to regular use. Keep in mind, it isn't water resistant, so you'll need to keep it out of the rain. I got this one on AliExpress for about $20. If you prefer faster delivery and easy returns, Amazon might be your best bet, although it costs a bit more. I have an affiliate link below, as I mentioned before. Join me over here for a recent review of HT accessories you might find useful. See you over there, and thanks for watching.